Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Jazzy, the Store Sasquatch here, and we are doing another horror movie night in the cave. I have one movie for you. It is from Netflix. It is Fear Street, Prom Queen, directed by Matt Palmer, starring India Flower, Suzanne Sun, Venus Straza, and Catherine Waterston. When the it girls competing for a prom queen at Shady Side High start to disappear, a gutsy outsider discovers she's in for one hell of a prom night. Honestly, it's kind of like a mix between Carrie and I Know What You Did Last Summer, but like really, really, really bad. And I like the really, really bad that normal horror movies are judged on. Where we're like, man, that movie was really bad. It was awesome. It was like, man, that movie was really bad because it was like really bad. Like it was a really bad movie. This is really bad movie. F is what the grade would be if I was grading it, which I am. So I gave it an F. It is totally rip off of here and there and there, and then it feels like it's not quite in the right spacing or decade of what we are doing with horror movies today, compared to what we did with horror movies back in the day. So it's kind of like in betweener here, and it just doesn't know what it wants to be. It's like a who done it, but it is not really because it's not really like that shocking. And on top of it, it's just like every trope that you want to throw into a horror story is thrown into this movie. I pretty much made my buddy Torture watch this movie because he wouldn't stop bugging me on watching something new. Something that he had already had seen, but I hadn't seen, and it was Tom Segura's show on Netflix. It was actually really funny, and I'm glad I eventually watched it and caved after watching about an hour, 15 minutes of this. I came back later and finished it. But I did make him. I did torture watch. I didn't make him torture watch this for a little bit. Um, we had a good time making fun of it. It just there's like so much like one is so much different stuff going on that it's just hard to like be like, well, this is why it's bad. It's just like it's just all bad. It was written by someone, and RL Stine had something to do with the writing. RL Stine, if you don't know, has to deal with Goosebumps. Back in the day, I don't know if they still do Goosebumps series novels, well, novels or whatever they were. I know that when I was younger, that they were like everywhere. I know that Jack Black has obviously done a movie, and then there was another movie recently done with Goosebumps too. So, the TV show on Hulu. So I guess it's kind of in the public's eye there of who R.L. Stein is. So we start this movie off in a classroom setting, I believe. No, we start this movie off, yeah, in the classroom. She kind of wakes up from a bad dream, and then the cool kid kind of makes fun of her for it. Says something about her mom. So the whole time we're waiting to figure out what her mom did. I don't know if like all these Fear Streets are together. Like the whole series itself really wasn't that well done. But at least the original three Fear Streets that kind of came out one by one were a little bit like better quality than this. I think this is a little bit better quality than this. I like the story a little bit more. Way before we did the channel, so we never really covered them. But that is the other ones. I don't know if her mom is part of that original part of it. I just don't get it. And this movie was set in the 80s, I want to say, because they had all those weird stuff. Or am I like mixing the movies together here? Am I mixing some? No, no, okay. So I might be mixing Hell Summer with this one because they're all about the same. The killer kind of looked the same way, with the same like kind of mask deal, yo. Um, we end up finding out there's two killers in this. I'm not even gonna go through what it was. It's just a bad movie. I don't recommend it. I think that it's getting pretty much killed online all around. I wish I would have saw it before I even watched it because I would have tried to do something better for a horror movie because there are a couple of horror movies that are out that look a little bit better than this. But I kind of wasted my time on this, and I'm gonna waste your time talking about it for about another 25 seconds. Um, so yeah, I don't recommend this movie. It was on Netflix. It's just another Netflix movie where we get just no substance in it. And then this one, it would have been cool to have a little bit of style. It's like the movies nowadays that want to be slashers, like the last two I saw, don't understand the exact concept of what bad good means and good bad means. It's like a lot of the slasher movies from the 80s are just terrible movies, but they're good because like the practical effects, they kind of get the jump scares every now and then. I mean, not so much like with today's people, but like when we were younger, we're definitely getting jump scared because we just weren't used to it. And then on top of that, we get stories that are kind of like just easily like decipherable. It's like it's not so like complicated and it's not so like surrounded and we don't have to wait a half hour for the first kill in those slasher movies. You know what I mean? Like, there's a formula and this did not follow that formula. It's just another hit and miss, or just another hit and miss for the Netflix team here. And horror movies are just so subjective and hard to do on top of it. So that's kind of where we're getting here. So I'm sure that if RL Stine like was like, well, I want to make it more for 13-year-olds and yeah, 28 or then 35 or plus year olds, I can kind of get that. But he definitely made like an MA or an R rating because there was like blood and language. So I don't know. If you're gonna make it like that, I want to judge it like that. So that's where we are with this one. That was Fear Street Prom Queen. Um, and then just so you guys know, we're gonna throw it on every video this week because it's gonna be kind of quick as it pops up. June 5th to July 2nd will be Blockbuster month here at the bookstore. We'll decide on a movie a day for that time period, and it will be from 1980 to 2010. Probably not so much 2000s, probably 1980 and 1990. Action blockbusters kick off the summer months. Go to our Facebook page and join, and you'll get the schedule for the Monday, and then every day you will get a pop up of what movie we are watching that day, and then we will discuss it on the Throwback Thursdays, and that's why it's June 5th to July 2nd, because it will start literally right after Throwback Thursday of next week, and it will go into July 2nd, which will be July 3rd's Throwback Thursday. So look forward to that. Please join the Facebook page. Please comment any movie, any horror movie, or any action movie, really. Sorry, not horror movie. Any action blockbuster movie from the 80s and 90s that you think we should definitely watch next month. We're going to get all the stars here. We're going to get Bruce Willis. We're going to get a lot of Arnold. We're going to get a lot of Sylvester Stallone. Some Nick Cage is going to be involved here. Probably John Travolta around here. Keanu Reeves. So we're going to get kind of all the stars that we can get from that time period. So join and look forward to that. Thank you guys very much for watching, and please have a good rest of your day or night. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment your top movie picks for Throwback Thursday in the comment section, and see you next time in the cave.